In order to make a computer program written in the programming language Python, you will need two things. First of all, the Python interpreter needs to be installed on your computer. Second, you will need to install a text editor. However, when installing Python, it comes with a default built-in text editor called IDLE, or more specifically, IDLE 3, which comes with Python version 3. Hence, this text editor does not have to be installed separately, as it will be installed automatically when Python is installed. Spyder and PyCharm are other text editors that have especially been developed for Python programming. These text editors are designed specifically for scientists, engineers, and data analysts that want to develop programs with Python code. These editors provide advanced features for writing, analyzing, debugging, and visualizing code, making it ideal for scientific computing and data exploration tasks. Whereas IDLE 3 is a simpler editor, more suitable for beginners. We will start our Python programming with showing how to implement a print statement in the text editor and then run the program. The print function in Python is built in, which means it comes with the installation. Hence, this function does not need to be separately installed, but can be used directly when starting coding your program. This function prints out a specified message to the shell. The message you want to print out is written within the parentheses and surrounded with quotes. That is, a print message has a start and end quote, and everything between the quotes are printed to shell. We will now take a closer look at the different parts of the function. First of all functions have a name, and a function call consists of writing the function's name in the text editor. As you can see, for printing something to the shell, we will use the print function, and hence the function's name is print. A function is always followed by function two parentheses, one starting parenthesis and one ending parenthesis. For the print function, a couple of function quotes is needed between the parentheses, one starting quote and one ending quote. Between the quotes, a text message that should be printed out to the shell is written. This can be any type of message we want to give to the user. Here, the print function will send the message "Hello World" to the shell. We will now see how to make this small program in Python. As previously said, in order to make programs in Python, you first need to install the interpreter and a text editor, in which you will write the code. Therefore, first start by installing Python and Spyder on your computer. Now start Spyder on your computer for writing your first program. Here, we will show you how to start in a Windows computer. When Spyder has started, you first has to open up a new file, which will become your new program. The first thing you need to do is to save this file. For this program, we will name the file as Hello World. It will automatically get the file extension .py, which marks the file is a Python program. A suggestion is to make a new folder on your computer to store the program in. You can now see that the file has changed name to Hello World instead. Thereafter, write the Python code for calling on the print function with the message "Hello World." Do not forget the two parentheses and the two quotes. Otherwise, the Spyder will complain about syntax errors and program will not be able to run. Thereafter, run the program by using Run File in the menu. The output will be shown in the shell to the lower right. Add another print statement. Here print out the sentence, "How are you today?" Save the file after you have done the changes, and thereafter run the file again. The two print statements will be shown in the window at the lower right. To be aware of, the print function in Python automatically adds a new line at the end of the string, so that the next print statement starts on a new line. As programs grow and become more complicated, they also get more difficult to read. Since programming language is not a natural language, they can be more difficult to understand when just looking at them. For this reason, it is important to add comments in your program that explains what the code is doing. A comment in a computer program is a small text that is intended for the human reader and is ignored by the interpreter. In Python, the hashtag symbol indicates the start of a comment. When Python encounter a line starting with hashtag, it will ignore this line. We will here add some comments to the program. The program will still print out the phrase "Hello World," but not any of the comments. Additionally, blank lines are also ignored by the Python interpreter. Although comments can improve the readability and clarity of your code, you should not add a comment for every line. Doing so is unnecessary, can make the program longer, and may even reduce its overall clarity. Instead, use comments only where they genuinely help explain the code's purpose or logic. Now implement this example code and study what the output will be. In Python, strings can be enclosed in single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. Single and double quotes are used in much the same way, and the choice between them often depends on which makes the text easier to read. For example, double quotes are useful when a string contains an apostrophe, while single quotes work well when the string includes quotation marks. Triple quoted strings, which are created using 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes, are more versatile. They can contain both single and double quotes without the need for special formatting and can also span multiple lines. This makes them particularly useful for storing longer pieces of text, such as documentation, formatted messages, or multi-line strings. Overall, Python's flexible use of quotes allows developers to write text in a way that best fits the content and maintains the readability of the code.